Fergus, and this is Jack Welding Specialist. I need a haircut. So yeah, this video I'm going to show you the BMW I've been working on this week. I've not been doing any walkthroughs just because I'm in a bit of a rush to get this job done, and yeah, it's just going to take ages to film every bit. So I'll just switch around and show you the car now and show you how far I've got and what I've got left to do, and then I'll film other bits once I've done more work. So yeah, I'll turn around the camera now and yeah, pulling the wing off. So yeah, this was the worst side. Obviously it's the sills I'm going to be concentrating on, and to get it ready for you on time, I will make sure that the wing can go back on, and the minimal, the necessary stuff is dealt with, but the car is still visibly correct. So if you have a look, so obviously you know that this bit is gone, but it's obviously missing like a big brace here. So I'm going to concentrate on the sills and get that sorted, and then take it for MOT and then see what they say, if they say anything about this corner, because it will take slightly longer than said to get this bit done. So we'll see. I'll concentrate on the sills, get them sorted, and then we will have a think about this area, and see what logistics there are. Cool, thank you, bye. Okay, so I've just chopped that outer sill section off, and as you can see, there's another one underneath. So it has already had a sill section, but it's literally just been plastered straight over the top. That's why, if you have a look here, if I open the door, you can see there's this massive big gouge there. So I 99% certain that this is pretty much the exact same panel that has been used on here, because as you can see it's had a respray, which is a good, it seems to be a decent job. But yeah, you can see there that the section of the sill isn't quite low enough, so I'm not going to obviously go up to here, but it has been replaced up around there. I mean, yeah, actually I might contact you and just check if you want me to go up to here or go underneath, because yeah, it may be worth it. But yeah, so let me just take it off the stand. Can't see the flash, but yeah, so that whole section's just been plastered straight over the top, so this is actually the original sill. So yeah, that's the welding that was there last time. They've cut off the jacking support there, and there, yeah, it's not really existent there either. That one there is the other jacking point, so yeah, it's pretty gnarly. So yeah, I'm just going to continue to cut this extra one out. The car is braced, so it shouldn't twist at all, but yeah, not ideal. But it's not you know, not awful. We can still we'll still get it done. But yeah, that's what we find. And then so in here they've obviously had to deal with this. This was actually just welded straight on. Normally there's a fix in there. In here, just over time, like dirt has got into there, and yeah, here again, it's pretty far gone, and you can see down there, you know, there's a little patch there that's been put in there. Not as bad around the other side, I don't think, but still not great. And then yeah, I've just cleaned off a little bit of the mud. There's a little bit of a hole in there going into the boot. Rest of all the mechanical looks okay. A little bit of surface rust and stuff going on, but not terrible. So yeah, I'm going to stop the video now and then crack on with cutting the other bits out, and then I'll send you more as I go. We're lucky that they didn't cut through these wires, because I did an E29, I think it was, and yeah, there's a big module box that sits sort of here in the sill, and so obviously if you are not careful and competent, then you'll go straight through it. So it's very lucky that they were not that stupid. Actually, to be fair, it's probably better that they slap the sill on over the top than try to repair this. So I will be, I'll remove all of the carpet and all like the speaker and this sort of thing, just because there'll be a bit of dampness in the bottom there, so I'll try and dry it out as well. But you can just sort of see the light down there just slightly. So yeah. car at the minute. It's a BMW E28. It's got coilovers on the front. If you watch one of the what's it called, car throttle videos, not the main channel but like a junior channel, I welded these struts on, yeah, so it's a bit rusty there. I'm not doing that yet. I will do it when the car comes back to me. I've got to do the sills and then it's going to a wedding, so I'm just concentrating on the sills and all the MOTable welding. This is apparently not structural, so yeah, as long as it passes, that's all that matters at the minute. I will do this at some point. So yeah, the sills are off. I've just finished cleaning off the inner rust on this driver's side. I've cut quite far, just so I can access the inside. So this bit isn't too far gone, but it's just easier to fix the bits if you've got more space. So this would just go straight back in there, and yeah, it would be nicer to do it, you know, more neatly, but this is the best thing I can see. You know, it's had a lot of welding done before. The previous skin was literally just pushed over the top. I will show a video of me removing the sill on this side, and you can see what it was like. So I'm going to try and go probably up to this edge when I'm replacing the sill. Luckily they had done a shit job, so it was literally just the original metal was touched, which is a very good thing, because then I can start from the original sort of measurements. So yeah, I've just finished this front bit. That was a little bit of work. The floor pans have been replaced before, so I've just made a return edge on there, and then folded a couple of pieces in here. This section, like here, was replaced, and then all of these bits. This inner back bit was a bit fucked, so yeah, got to do some bits in there without taking that subframe down. Over the sill, and then mark with the new sill where I need to cut this line. Up there I've got to put a piece on the inside, so this is just going to be a good datum to weld the outer sill to, and then on the back side of this piece I'll put a nice big 1.5 plate on the inside, and I'll also re-put the jacking points. I've cut them off quite high so that I can get into cut with the angle grinder, but I will put something a bit more substantial than that in, and then just repeat the same process on the other side. Yeah, this is it's not the worst job, but it also could have been a bit easier. So yeah, I'll crack on and then show what I've got to next. Update for the BMW E28. So I've just finished welding the inner lip to the inside of the sill. I've still got to drill holes here for the wiring, and also trim this edge to suit the new outer sill. I've made this sort of just just not going too original. I mean, I'd love to spend the time and do it better, or even better, have original parts to go in, but the time is the critical thing at the minute. I will dress that weld down a little bit before I seal it all up. So yeah, that's all that welded in. The fuel lines are back here, so I've been very careful to not set them on fire. Yeah, that material there and that inside floor pan is quite good, so yeah, I just carefully stitched it and then blew with my air gun every time I tack welded just along here, and then I've dressed it and then made a similar little piece at the back. So I'm just gonna rust colour this and then put some etch primer under there, and then begin to mock the sill panels over the top, and then fit them. So yeah, this inner piece was probably the longest sort of part of this job. Made a similar piece inside here. I haven't really had time to do the floor pan this time, but next time when the car's back we can have a look at doing something like this. But yeah, I made sure to add the crease in here, and then just shrink stretched a piece to go in there. Just one nice even length. It has rained, so it is a little bit wet in here, but I'll dry it out and dress it before I apply more etch primer and sealer. And yeah, just went steady on the welding. Just made sure not to set anything on fire. And yeah, so we've got our sill panels waiting to be prepped. So yeah, they're a little bit rained on. But yeah, just gonna trim this edge down, probably to about where my thumb is, and then mock this over and cut the inner piece back inside. I've also just covered these in stone chip, so it just helps to prevent any extra corrosion in the future. This one is Zintek galvanized, or whatever you call it. But yeah, I've masked off the edges so that it's just quicker to weld, because it doesn't really like welding through this stuff. But in the important weldy parts, it's quite handy. So yeah, there's a few of these edges that aren't the greatest, but we'll flatten that out and then roll it back under the car. So yeah, I'm just gonna continue doing these bits, and yeah, shit. So okay, so I've finished welding this inner side as well. I've just finished making these little replacement jacking points. As you can see there, I've just chopped them at the top. This panel is sort of already painted, so I can't really touch that. I mean, I can touch it, but I'd rather not remove that paint for the minute. So a slight bit different at the front here, but just going up to underneath this mount and then welding it along there, and then I'm going to plug weld along here. I'm not sure whether to fold this round under a little bit. I think I'll have to do that once I've mocked up the new Sill section and know how far I've got to cut up. Then I'll chop these to suit, and maybe just fold this round underneath so you can see where it needs to be jacked. So yeah, and then still just got to drill the hole for the wiring for the doors and whatever modules go there, and just cut off this bottom section here. So yeah, this side and the other side is all done. So yeah, that's looking pretty good. So yeah, I'm just going to continue doing the outer sill now, and
then yeah, hopefully get it mocked up today, or at least tacked up hopefully, and then finish it off tomorrow, and yeah, then finish the fronts and the rear sills, or the fronts and the rears of the sills, and then the bottom of the front wings, and any other little bits. So yeah, that's how far I've got. Doing the sills on this E28. Just done the front wings as well. Looks pretty good. I went a little bit up on the sides, on the back. Just it's nice and neat, I think. So yeah, just going to take it back for a retest for MOT. Had to do the front brakes were binding a little bit. There was no rear brake lights, and also something else, but yeah, this is the car all ready to go, and yeah, looks pretty good, I think. Yeah, 2 weeks on these sills, under sealed the front wings and stuff like that, so yeah, pretty happy, and yeah, see how it does on the retest.